How's your day going? I hope it's a great one. I hope you're just living the best life you can today. Each day, if you can live the best you can each day, and you stack a few of those together, you got a week. Then you stack a few of those together, you got a month. And then before long, you've stacked enough of those that you've had a great life. Have you ever heard that saying, "You're putting me on"? That idea means that you're kidding me. And it comes from the idea that somebody might put a mask on to act differently than what would ordinarily be the case. And when you put the mask on, you're not just putting on the mask, you're also putting on a mindset. If you're, as the kids dress up for Halloween and they dress up as a ghost, they have the ghost on, but they might act like the ghost. And so in the scripture, when you see the idea put on, you're really taking off a mask. You're putting on the mind of Christ. Think about Christ is what it's saying. Think about the mindset of God whenever it says put on. And so you're taking off the mask of your flesh and putting on the mindset, constantly, vigilantly thinking about the way God works, the way God operates as you go about your day. That's kind of, when you see that put on, it means think about. And so that's just the entrance of what I was thinking about today. And at the end of Romans 13, it says put on Christ, and you're not putting on an outfit. He's just saying think like Christ does. You've got the mind of Christ now, so see the world as it is, not as you might have perceived it was. This world is not our home. It's a space for which we travel through, and a lot of peculiar things go on here. Then if you go to Colossians 3, Paul says to the believers there, beyond all these things that he just mentioned, put on love. And he's saying, think about love. And then if you go to 1 Corinthians 13, that is the love chapter. I might have mentioned this before. I don't think that's how we're supposed to express love. I think 1 Corinthians 13 is the description of how God expresses love. And when we're yielding to him and putting on him, thinking about him, all of a sudden that's the way love comes out in our bodies. If you make it into a to-do list that you try to do all those things in 1 Corinthians 13, you've converted it into the rules and the laws, and all of a sudden you'll become the least loving person in the room. It'll be quite a paradox for you. So anyway, today, as you go about your day, beyond all the other things you're thinking about, put on a mindset of love. Put on the mindset of God and allow him to love others through you. And I bet if you allow him to love that way, and you do that today, tomorrow, and then you get a week or two in there, all of a sudden you'll notice life has got really interesting as you've loved others and allowed Christ to do it through you. Have a great afternoon and hopefully a great weekend.